Hey, just a heads up. If you're not a fan of spoilers, then please stop the video, hit the like button first, but then go watch the movie and then come back and watch my review. Thank you. I love you all. Alright, come on in, hit the like button on your way in too. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm going to be honest with my reviews. I'm going to give you my personal opinion. This is my only opinion. You have yours. I have mine. So, this movie is called Awake, and it's a Netflix original, and it just came out today. For some reason on Wednesday, I don't know why. Usually they come out on Fridays, sometimes Thursday, but mostly Fridays. So, you know, it is what it is. So, it is called Awake. And it is a sci-fi thriller. Now, I noticed there are other videos in the past that have been called Awake with the same title. You kind of typical get that with Hollywood type of renaming stuff. So, but this is an hour and 37 minutes, which is not very long. And it is directed by Mark Russo. I looked to see what else he's done, and I don't recognize anything. Kind of looks like foreign or small budget films that didn't really hit the peak of, from what I could tell, to where people would know what they are. Unless, you know, other circumstances of certain people. There's different people of different genres and stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. So maybe they know. The budget of this is unfortunately unknown because I could not find it. This is another film I could not find, unfortunately. And from what I'm going to be talking about, this film kind of seems like it has a small budget. I hope to God. But in the meantime, take a look at the cast. Yeah, so that's maybe a normal thing or maybe a temporary thing. I don't know. It depends on how I like it. I'm going to try to upgrade it more Viking-wise. But back to the movie. The plot of this is a global hysteria ensures after a mysterious catastrophe wipes out all electronics and takes away humanity's ability to sleep. Scientists are raced against the clock to find a cure for the unexplained insomnia before its fatal effects eliminate the human race. Pretty much what this is the summary of the conclusion of this is pretty much no one can sleep, and the effects of not being able to sleep is driving humans mad. However, the little girl and some others who can stay asleep or go to sleep are the cure. Now, actress Gina starred in Jane the Virgin Show. Never saw it, never interested in it. But the first time I actually saw her in something was Miss Ba, and I definitely loved the movie. I loved her performance. Really great camera work in this, and places you could feel like you were in there in person. Sorry for my words. Like they were POV movement shots that would be perfect if you watched them on a gaming goggles or I forget what they're called, but perfect example. The biggest one is Oculus Rift or something like that. The camera quality was there as well. Honestly, it should have been in 4K. But I don't think in the end it would have mattered. And this is why. The problems with this film, and it has a lot of problems, for some reason people knew within 20 some minutes, or not even that, what was going on. After 2 or 1 day, actually it was more like 1 day, they knew exactly what was going on. They knew people weren't sleeping. They knew all the electronics and stuff were down, which the electronics things are all down, I can get, but you got to keep in mind, all electronics are down. Anything that gives off electronic thing at the time. Now, you can say that, and I didn't really understand this, but if your car battery was in your car at the time of this, then that's what your car is going to die. You know, it's not going to work anymore, but for some reason they were able to fix cars and stuff. I didn't fully understand that part, but that's not necessarily the problem with this. And it was like they all started to freak out after a couple days, which I saw no one say this has been this many days or that many weeks. There was no title or clear indication that there was a time jump within 20 minutes of the movie. There probably was a time jump in there. I would hope to God, because it felt kind of rushed without it. And they didn't make no indication that there was a time jump or anything. For some reason, within the 20 minutes of the first film of the film, they knew what was going on. With no social media, with no news, nothing to spread it around as quick as they could within that amount of time. Normally in these apocalyptic films, which I'll admit this is a unique film idea, but it fell flat. But they normally will find out fully what's going on, or even halfway after a month or so. Like in zombie films, they find out that, you know, this virus is out there and doing something, and these are zombies. So it takes a while. This took within, again, 1 to 2 days. So, as far as I could tell. A lot of very messy transitions from day to night and from scene to scene. It felt very choppy. It felt, like, there's no more I can say it than very choppy. It just felt, again, I'm going to keep saying it, it felt rushed. This movie felt rushed. It felt like the editing, along with the writing, was rushed, to be more specific. They didn't really explain her character backstory very well, as far as I could tell. I wish they did. I mean, you get the gist of it, unfortunately, you do, but it's like barely there. Her acting was good, and the little girls. Now, the little girl, I believe, was in, from what I could tell, was in Avengers Endgame, I think, or Xfinity, I forgot. One of them, or I don't know, because there's like 4 or 5 Avenger movies, so I forgot which particular one. I'll have it up, but couldn't figure out who she played. I didn't go that further into it. But everyone else acting was okay. So there was the boy that plays the brother. I wasn't really feeling his acting. Honestly, found myself very bored and a little frustrated with the story and the film as a whole. I kind of was expecting something a lot better, as it's a Netflix American film. I believe it's completely American looking, so I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong on that. The stories felt flat and seemed to go nowhere fast or at all. Felt like it was very much dragging its feet throughout this, along with the messiness of it. I mean, that's all I really got to say. It was a poor film, it was poor writing, it was poorly edited, all in my opinion. But, speaking of opinion, here's my rating. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this film. The whole editing of putting in the people instead of saying them is a lot easier for me. You may or not like it, but I'm going to try to work on making it at least a little bit better, come up with ideas. So at some point I gotta get the green screen out and, whatever. But this is going to be easier for me, hopefully. and hopefully it'll come off more smoother from beginning to end. But yeah, I love you all. Please stay safe, and just let me know how your day went. If anything, let me know what you thought of the video, this video, not the movie itself. Please do tell me about the video itself. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm rambling now. But anyways, Skål.